Hi, Brad. Sam O'Donnell here. I'll take my glasses off for just a minute and I'll have to put them on to read again. My name's Sam O'Donnell and I'm your mentor for your class coming up for Southwestern College Professional Studies. We've communicated back and forth a bit by email, but I thought you'd like to see my smiling face at least once. I'm going through your course and I'm trying something a little different. You're the first person I've done this with. So forgive me while I master the learning curve a little bit. But I thought I'd walk you through what I see in your course and make a few suggestions in this format. And please let me know what you think of both the format and the suggestions that I have to make for you. So I'm going to walk through your course just the same way I would on a peer review. So I start with the faculty and course information. So I'm clicking on that now, and you'll see a portion of that come up on your screen. Let me bring this down just a little bit, center it on there. It doesn't show the full screen, so I'll bring up the faculty information, and here's what I'm looking at. I like the picture that you have over there. I think that looks really good. Personally, I'd like to see you without the sunglasses to see your eyes. That's just me. But I love that you're in the Hawaiian shirt. I love that. Don't know how you managed to get an assignment to Hawaii, but I'll tell you, being in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota, I have to confess I'm just a little jealous. So I'm looking through your intro, and I love this, that you give good information. Let me just scan through this quick. Well, hi, Brad. My name is Sam O'Donnell, and I'm your mentor for your upcoming course with Southwestern College Professional Studies. Let me say again, welcome to an exceptional cadre of faculty. You are among some of the finest instructors that you will have occasion to meet. They are truly a magnificent group of people, and you'll enjoy working with the crew here at Southwestern College Professional Studies. Great to have you along. I'm looking through your course, and things look really good. We'll start here with the faculty information, and you'll see that here as we go into it. And love the picture of you in the sunglasses and the Hawaiian shirt. And I love your intro. I haven't gotten a chance to look at your LinkedIn profile, but I will if you get you'll be getting a request from me to connect on LinkedIn, so I'll be watching for that. And I love that you include some of the Hawaiian culture in your information. So I see you've got your SCCAN's email and good contact information as well as your office hours. That's great. We'll go now and we'll look at your announcements, and scrolling through here, I like the way you have the text laid out here. It's nice and clean, reads well. You have a great tone to your writing. You come across as very approachable, very down to earth. I think the learners will be able to engage with you very well. And that's something that's hard to teach, is that approachability to an instructor. So that will serve you well. One thing I will tell you as something to put in the back of your mind is work to show and not tell. Try to limit your text as much as you can. What I've discovered in my time teaching is that the more text I have, after 2 or 3 paragraphs, a lot of the learners just kind of check out and your information gets lost. So if you have a lot of text, a lot of things to say to them, then either break it up in multiple announcements or add some pictures or some color where you can, keeping within the ADA boundaries, of course, but also consider putting some of the information in video to both supplement and replace some of the text. there's a lot of information that you need to get to the learners. So also some of this in your introductory comments could go in your syllabus as well, and then direct your learners to the syllabus. Just some suggestions that may help in the future. And then we'll go into your question board and we'll take a look there. I love that you invite the learners to use the forum and you encourage them by way of your post here to make use of that. I love that you have that open communication. That is great. Academic resources, okay, that's fine. We'll go into the units now. And I've already checked your links and everything, and those work. I will tell you too that as you're going through the units, sometimes just before you get into a unit, double check those units, because sometimes something goes sideways in Blackboard, and just because you check it at the beginning of the course and everything works fine, I've had it happen to me where it worked in when I was setting the course up, but then when we actually started running the course, we got into that unit, it stopped working. So just keep that in mind, that Blackboard does fail sometimes, and so might be prudent to go back and before you get into the unit, as you think about it, just check those links as you get into the unit. Things are looking good here. With your lectures, since this is a quantitative course, you're going to have more requirements. If memory serves, I think it's 3 that are required, 3 direct instructions that are required over the course. So, and let me just encourage you to change those up in the method that you use, whether it's one time you use PowerPoint, another time you use Prezi within your Zoom or Skype for Business. Zoom is a preferred platform now for synchronous instruction, so make sure you're familiar with Zoom. It's fairly easy to use, but it does take a little bit to kind of learn how to navigate your way around that. And then what I normally do is I will go into the units as I do my videos for each week, and I will touch on the different points and give the learners some value-added information about, in my announcement videos. For me, those are different than the direct instruction videos. The weekly videos that I do, I cover the information that they're going to be required to do, the assignments rather, they're required to do over that week, and give them some of my requirements and what I'm going to be looking for. I found with many of the students, I have to emphasize the use of sources, which is surprising. You would think that would be a given, but many of them forget that this college course requires citations in their assignments, in their writing assignments. So I remind them of that, as well as the requirements for whatever the assignment is, or any helpful things I can give them. Maybe too much information, I'm sorry. So things look good on your units. I'm just going to click on another one of these at random and just see how they pop up. Everything looks good. I've already been through the links. And feel free to add value-added information in your announcements. We're studying this concept. Here's the practical bent to it. Here's how it applies, and moving it from the ethereal to the practical based on your experience. We as affiliate faculty are hired based on our experience and our particular academic qualifications. So it's both of those, and so we're encouraged to use the practical. Anytime you can direct them back to the practical application of what they're learning is a good thing. So we'll continue on here. We'll take a quick look at your discussion board, see how things look there. Question board looks good. Looking at your introductions, I see there's a you already have an intro posted, which is great. The more connections that you can make with the learners, the better. And places you've lived, been around a while, moved around a bit. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I love the way you engage with the learners, and wow, I'll have to read up on Doc Wimmer. I could also point to some exceptional instructors that I've had, and sorry to hear about the loss there. Love the introduction, love what you've done there. You'll see here to the left of your screen Zoom sessions. That's where you can upload your recordings of your Zoom sessions after you've done those and done the synchronous. One thing I probably should point out is that sometimes we have these, we schedule these synchronous instructions and nobody shows up. Record it anyway and post it in the shell. That's especially helpful when you have a low enrollment class. So you've met your part of the requirement. We can't control if learners show up or don't, but we can record the session and have it available for them. So that's about it. Overall, the course looks really good. The only thing I can really say is with Blackboard, the less text you can use, the better. The more engagement you can do through showing and not telling, the better. And you'll kind of get a feel for that as you instruct more online courses. I use a variety of presentation software from Prezi to PowerPoint, Zoom, Skype for Business, Powtoon. There's just a bunch of them. Change things around and have fun with the material. And if you're having fun, the learners will too. Let me know how I can help you. You have the Screencast-O-Matic that you can also use, and YouTube for any videos. So if you have any questions or issues about that, things are changing all the time. So don't feel bad if you get a little behind on something and how to do something, because as you know, with anything in an online environment, they change quickly. So let me know how I can help you. There's still a lot that I'm learning. I've been doing this a while, but it seems like every session I learn something new. So let me know how I can be helpful to you. You've got my email address, samuel.o'donnell@sccans.edu. What you may not have is my cell phone number, and that is 701-740-4955, and you can reach me on that just about any time. Do send me a text when you call so I know who's calling. I've been getting a lot of spam phone calls, and so I've been a little hesitant to answer because I just don't want somebody trying to sell me property in the Bahamas. So anyway, take good care. Let me know if I can help you with anything. I'm ready, willing, and able to help you in any way that I can. And if I don't know an answer, I'll find somebody who does and put you in touch with them. So let me know how I can help you. And hey, of course, from where I'm sitting, it looks good so far. I don't see any major issues at all. So uh, that's it for now, and I will sign off with the words of the great philosopher Porky Pig. That's all, folks. So long.